Well, Tilray isn't the only hot pot stock that's on fire. Dom Chu is tracking all of them. Hi, Dom.
All right, so Courtney, we have been tracking them for quite some time now over the course of the past few weeks and months here. This idea that Tilray shares are up big is maybe no surprise to some of the viewers out there of CNBC, and certainly of Fast Money. If you take a look at some of the other stocks out there, I'm going to take you through some of these particular ones because they're the big ones out there. First of all, the ETFMG Alternative Harvest ETF, the ticker MJ, get it, marijuana, is one of the ways that people look at it. It's about a $600 to $700 million ETF that tracks many of the big ones. Of course, many of these big publicly traded cannabis stocks are up in Canada with U.S. shares traded here or depository receipts. Some of the component stocks, the biggest weightings of this particular index fund, or I guess if you want to call it an index fund, are companies like Kronos, also Canopy Growth, and Aurora. Some of those names represent some of the biggest weightings in this particular ETF, and those stocks have been hugely higher. But remember, some of the fundamental factors at play may not be in contest. Marijuana could very well have a bright future. However, price movements of this kind, guys, are not typically fundamentally driven. Many of these stocks are trading technically, perhaps like Tilray today. Remember, since its IPO, it was a very low float IPO, not a lot of shares available, so it does add to some of that pricing dynamic. Melissa, watch the options activity, watch some of that hedging activity, and that could be the reason why, guys, these shares move the way they do. Back over to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. Dom Chu.